Welcome, man. Whoa, welcome back to the channel, man. Happy New Year to all you guys, everybody. Oh, man, if I had to guess, I've got a coat on for nothing. I had to guess, I promise you, it's about 72 degrees. Guys, we got to talk. I want to tell y'all about a phone call that I just got. Should I drive this Jeep? I don't think it's got no gas in it. Plus, I got to go to Brothers Motors anyway. I know, today is Monday. I know it's a new year, first of the year, okay? But some people are still in shop mode. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me get in here. Alrighty, what's popping? Yes, like I say, I'm in mechanic mode, even though it's the first of the year. In fact, some shops still open. In fact, the shop that just called me, that fired me, yes, guys, I got fired. Okay, now it might be another terminology you can use for that. I don't know, fired sound kind of harsh. But it is what it is. It's basically fired. It's basically one of those, we will not be needing your services anymore. Okay. Yes, like I say, even though today is Monday, it's January 1st, technically a holiday, some shops are open, or some, let me say it like this. Management are doing books now. Owners are doing books. Owners and managers are two different things, guys. So y'all keep that in mind. I got a phone call from the manager of the store. Y'all know the shop that I work. Y'all know I work out of 4 shops. Well, 3 now, because technically I got fired. No big deal. Hey, JT gonna be all right. All right, JT plate was already full, and JT plate's gonna be even fuller with all the plans I got for this year, 2024. But let me tell y'all about it. It's worth talking about. The shop that I used to go to all the time, he's a body shop / mechanical shop. In other words, he tries to do everything. And he take on jobs that he have no idea, or nobody in the shop have no idea what to do. That's why I'm always called. I'm what they call, or what they consider, a troubleshooter. All right. Yes, there are mechanics in there that could, comprehend a car not starting or whatever, or why is it ticking, or come show me how to do this. But all of that stuff costs. Okay. Yeah. You can't just call somebody like me up and have me to, hey man, can you stop by real quick and take a look at something? No, that's considered a job. That's considered, in so many words, that's considered, who's out there doing, my God, what's my buddy named, the white dude, the big guy, do those, he got a channel too. Damn, I can't think of his name. He is cool as hell, boy. He was like flexing one day. He do those, he a mobile mechanic. Damn, he spit his name out every time he do a video too. I can't think of it, but I'm gonna put it right here. That's how cool that dude is. Y'all go check him out. His name gonna come to me before this video over, but go check my man out. He a mobile mechanic. Hey, you talk about, man, he ain't just on there talking about cars and blah blah this. He's letting you venture into his world. Okay, this is what he do, and he enjoys it. Okay, you're never gonna be successful at this stuff if you're not enjoying what you do. From the look of his videos, he like what he do. He's damn proud to be a mechanic. Cool dude. All right, but yeah, in so many words, I was him, but to that shop. So a troubleshooter is what you call a guy that you need from time to time. You call him up. Sure, I come out and take a look at it. Now, mind you, I am a master Mopar guy, meaning I supposedly, technically know everything about Mopar product. Jeep, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, trucks, all of that. Okay, technically, I supposed to know everything about it. So every shop I deal with understands that. So in other words, don't come calling me about no Nissan, got a squeak and a rattle. Call Fluffy Mexicanic for that nonsense, all right? Yeah, don't call me for that, all right? So they know, and guys, as much work that they have, it's not like I'm never out of work or never need it, okay? My point is, let me get to my point, how I got fired, or my service is no longer needed. So my charge is $100, right? Y'all know some of the shops I work at charge $200 per hour, diagnostic fee. Me, from a personal standpoint, I need $100. All right, my service is worth that, if not more. But I was cutting this shop some slack. Okay, other shops I do troubleshooting work for maybe a little higher. So I never tell another shop what I charge other shops. So it is what it is. All right, but the pressure is on me to find out what's wrong with that car. If they call me I'm their last hope. They done tried. They already done swapped coils, plugs, injectors. They done already done all of that. Okay? They can't figure out why it won't start. All right? So, yeah, from that standpoint, I got to go out and do my thing, figure out why it won't start. And 99.9% of the time, I always find a problem. If I ever run into a problem, there was a time I ran into a problem. I don't know. Because I needed to tie into the database one time. And I couldn't, I had to, oh my goodness. I was on that car 2 days. Now, mind you, they rate is still the same. That's why I say y'all don't understand flat rate. Flat rate is you charge a flat charge, and it don't matter if you take you 5 minutes or 3 days to figure it out. Damn it, that's all you charge. That's all you get. So it could be a gain and it could be a loss. I'm dealing with mechanics, so chances of me finding a problem in 5 minutes is slim to none. Or they wouldn't have called me, right? And in some cases, guys, I so don't want to go over there or so don't want to go. I would try to coach the dude over the phone. Hey, man, pull that relay out. Check for pin 30. It's a typical ISO relay. Make sure you got 12 volts on pin 30. Yeah, I got 12 volts. I get over there. Don't be 12 volts. So little stuff like that, man. They never follow instructions. But if I show up, somebody out $100. Now, at that particular place, remember I work out of 4 shops, but at that particular place, if I had to guesstimate, I was called 2-3 times a week. That adds up to $300. Okay, that was going on so much that they put it in the budget. They put it in the on the books. Okay, he couldn't keep paying me out of his pocket, hoping he can get reimbursed. So he talked to the owner, and there's a budget for it. So, new year, new time, owner going over the books. The expenses are too high. Expenses. All right. We got to slash some expenses. We got to chop some expenses. This JT, the car guy. Well, who is this? What's going on? Remember, I got your approval to, when I need him, I had to call him. Well, why do you need him? We surrounded by mechanics, and the shop is equipped with top-notch scan tools. It don't matter, boss. I still need this guy. He has bailed us out so much. Plus, I was taking the charge and adding it into the customer. I don't care what you do to your books or what you do to your customers' paperwork. That's none of my business, none of my problem. Long as I get paid, all right? So he explaining all of that, and like I say, sometimes he couldn't overmask it, so he had to go on the books. So that's one expense the owner can slice, all right? And the phone call was something like that. Okay, yeah, man, we're not going to be able to use you no more, man. And I know the dude personal, so it was no hard feeling. I don't know what he thought I was going to cry. I'm like, it's cool, man. Yeah, man. I mean, JT, man, listen. He do not understand. Owners don't understand, guys. All owners understand is numbers. All right? Numbers. They are numbered people. They come in with a tie and suit on and look at numbers. They don't understand the technical part of any shops. But I talked to the guy. We cool. Like, look, man, if you need me, you getting beat up, still give me a call, man. You'll find a way to, I can't do nothing. He wouldn't even disrespect me like that to ask me to do something for free. So he'll find a way to manipulate or adjust the customer bill to account for it. So, but from a technical standpoint, I'm officially off the books. All right. Again, I have no problem with that. Okay. Some of the times he called me, I didn't feel like going. They called me about a car one time. I made a video on this. I hope y'all saw it. He bought it from the auction. It wouldn't start. They got it towed to the shop. The mechanics were so sure they can fix it. Found out the car had a pastime alarm on it spliced under the tip-em. And I guess the previous owner didn't pay their bill and they didn't take it out. So I'm doing all this tracking that I found there. I'm gonna put pieces of that video right here. I might in fact upload that video again because I need to revisit it. But they would call me for stuff like a ticking noise. I would tell them, pull the valve cover and do the JT field test on the rock arm. Make sure the cam lobe is up. I'm coaching them on the phone. The mechanic that's doing the work. I got it up, man. I still can't feel none of them, man. I still can't feel it. I feel it, and I know I heard the ticking. That is scary, guys. You hear an audible noise in an engine, but once you tear it down, you can't find out where it's coming from. I got to show up at that point. If I show up, ching, ching. Ain't no way around that. So I get over there. The valve cover's already off. Lower my hole. the guy, once he didn't understand that this is a dual overhead cam, right? Okay, dual meaning there's 2 camshafts per head. If you're doing the exhaust JT field test where you grab the rock arm and do that, the intake camshaft, just because the cam lobes are up on the exhaust does not mean it's going to be up on the intake. There's no perfect match on any camshaft on a typical, V6 engine like that. The valves got to open and close at a particular time, different times from each other. So he figured once he got that exhaust cam and you can't get all 3 of them up at the same time, but he had one up and he figured, I don't know how he did that, but yeah, sure enough, the ones where they had the lobe up, they was tight. So I was like, give me a wrench. So I grabbed and turned the crank and put the intake cam lobes up per each one I was checking. This is not a one-time deal. You got to do this every time you move over to a different bank or a different rocker. Okay, you check this one, you may have to turn it some more because again, no 2 valves are open or closed or open at the same time. So I rotate the crankshaft. There you go on the intake side. What you do? You hear that? I'm just grabbing. I done pull the cam lobes up on the intake camshaft. Yeah, replace all of them. Okay. They still have to pay me, okay, because I made a visit even after trying to coach them over the phone. Coaching them over the phone, I may not get nothing, so it's to my disadvantage to attempt that. But that day I was extremely busy and didn't have time to come, and he was hard pressed to find out what the problem was because the customer was on his ass. Let me try to coach him on the phone. I don't know. Some people can't comprehend information, but I'm technically off the book. We'll see how it go for the new year. As far as, yeah, I know they're going to continue to need me because the personnel over there is not cut out. But we got to find a different way to work it out. So, but the owner do not need to know that. If the owner find out there's potential revenue stream coming out of his bottom line because of my presence, the manager may get in trouble. I'm cool with the manager, not the owner. Right? I don't know the owner. It's none of my business. I don't care, But I am a troubleshooter, and I got now as far as my other jobs, or the other shops I work at, Brothers Motors, Allpar and things like that, all those other shops. Now as far as the dealer go, they facing some challenges as well. Okay, remember guys, the Hemi is done. The engine that carried a lot of dealerships throughout the years are no longer being produced. Okay, so a lot of the CDJR dealerships was counting on those sales from, remember guys, a dealership is not just the service department, it's the sales department. They are required to sell a certain number of cars. If they don't do that, any particular dealership can go bye-bye. So we'll talk about that on another video, but all dealerships are facing some challenges. I'm not going to say they're in a crisis. I'm going to say they're facing some challenges because their hottest seller is no longer being produced. Okay. Those gasoline engines, those V8s. So, but your boy gonna be all right, man. Where's my keys? I'm getting ready to go to Brothers Motors. So, he's at the shop today, and I scheduled one customer to go over there to check out her car. And for some reason, she want me to be there. He wrote it up, and then I told him to meet her. But they like to, oh my goodness, they like to physically see me. Like, I see you on the videos, blah, 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 blah. Half of these customers come from YouTube anyway. So, and I still get a lot of questions of, where's your shop? And guys, I got to be very selective of what it's nothing against anybody. It's just, I don't know. And we cram for space, so it's hard to take on a lot of jobs. So I take on what I can. But I'm going to be all right. Yes, technically I got fired, but it's no big deal. My plate for 2024, all over the place. All right. As far as YouTube go, online mechanic tips ain't going nowhere. In fact, this is the day I'm supposed to be starting my new channel. Okay. That channel already got 1,000 subscribers and is semi-monetized. I just need to get a little more organized So I'm gonna be technically running 2 channels, everything but automotive on that channel. All right, so you know what I'm saying, a lot of you guys only know me from a mechanical standpoint. Y'all don't know my religious or my politics or anything like that, and I ain't gonna be on there starting beefs or wars, okay, as far as you know, but you may find some things offensive or some things you don't agree with or vice versa, but that's a whole different channel. So yeah, when I get it all organized, I'm gonna make a big announcement, so anybody that want to come over join the can. It's a different side of JT you're gonna see. But I gotta go. I'm headed to Brothers Motors. Where's my damn keys? Guys, that's all I have. Let me I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna send this video straight to YouTube out of my phone just like this. So I want to spend a lot of time editing, but I gotta go. Thanks for watching.